Let's see what happened. Now tell me, what is syntax for UDF syntax? UDF syntax, anyone? Create
Create
or
or
replace
replace function,
function,
Then function name.
function name,
function,
bracket
Return type.
open, bracket close,
return
returns,
returns
data type, data type,
returns
okay,
as
Dollar
as
dollar.
$$ starting,
Dollar
dollar
dollar.
end, okay.
SQL
So what you
statement.
can select statement, can you put semicolon or no? Okay, so how
No.
to call by using selective
Function
function
name.
name. Now
function.
question here, now what happened? Now I want to perform DML, I want to perform DDL, or I want to do conditional statement or looping statement. Tell me by using function we can able to write a no. See,
No,
in function we can write only so mute yourself. So see, in function we can write only the select statement. If I want to write, if I want to perform DDL, DML, we should go for what concept? Go for what? Go for which concept? Tell me. Hmm. What's the concept? Important concept. That is
procedures.
procedures. Procedures. Okay, see procedures concept. Okay, simple syntax. Okay. So create or replace. So procedure name. Suppose like procedure name, bracket open, bracket close, and then returns data type. Okay, as $. This is the same thing. Now what happen will have, so declaration section, begin section, and what will get exception section, and will get end. Okay, so there will be three sections: declaration section, execution section, exception section. Our declaration block, execution block, and exception block. There will be three blocks will be there: declaration, begin, and exception. Now here what happened? Let me go with simple. Whenever running, go for simple hello world. Tell me syntax for hello world: create or replace procedure name. Okay, so what's the procedure? You can put simply hello proc bracket open bracket close. So returns
Varchar string.
var char as $. Now what happened? Go for, we need to go for begin and end. We should go for return keyword should be there. So here we will get return keyword. So return, okay, return, okay. Return keyword should be there. Okay. This is the okay. See, this is the functionality. Okay. Now what happened? Now what return? I want return hello. Hello. Okay. So now tell me semicolon for every statement, semicolon. So create or replace procedure name, returns varchar as begin the same thing. Now see, procedure has been created. Okay. Now saying what? Tell me if I want to create a database object, what I should require? What I should require?
Database and schema.
Database and schema. Tell me without selecting, can we create a with I don't want to select the database name schema name, but I want to create a database object. Tell me it's possible?
No, you
Yes.
need to
No,
specify the three part name.
we don't possible. Copy name. This is what will
Now it
be
is
the
fully
database
qualified,
name,
fully
schema name,
qualified name.
and object name. So this is called as fully qualified name. Okay, fully qualified name. Important concept. So this is fully qualified name. The database name, the schema name, and the object name is called as fully qualified. Now, without selecting also, now where exactly our object will be created? Tell me where exactly in this ABCDB raw schema will get what? Will get in the procedures category. See what happened? So see if you refresh, it will be created. So without selecting database also, we will go for this called as fully qualified name. The database name, the schema name, and the object name is called as fully qualified name. Now tell me procedure can be called by using what? By using select statement. Call procedure
Call.
name. Procedure name. Important question. How to call the procedure by using call procedure name. What's the procedure name? It's a call procedure name. Now what will get output? Will get out as okay. Now tell me. Not a, now tell me now it's saying unknown function. Why? Why? Simple thing.
So you didn't mention that fully qualified
database
name.
So we
name
should go
and
for
file.
fully qualified name. Okay, copy the same thing and put here. Okay, see, it's a fully qualified name. Now tell me it's a static or dynamic?
Static
Ah,
one.
Static.
static one, because
Static.
every time I'm getting hello. Nothing but it's a static. Now how to make it dynamic by using what? By passing
Input parameters.
parameters or by passing arguments. It's a static process because every time I'm getting the same value. Now how to make it dynamic? We should go for we should go for parameters. Parameters are arguments, concept arguments. And it's the same thing. Now what happens? See, we should go for VAL varchar. What is VAL here? It's a argument or parameter. Okay. So put proc one. Now tell me now how to club two strings with the help of what concept? With the help of
Pipe.
concatenate or pipe symbol. Okay, pipe symbol. Okay. Now how to call this procedure by using call procedure name. Tell me it will work. Anyone? Important?
No,
Return
Okay.
argument
parameter.
value.
Now see, it says it will throw error. What is error? So invalid argument types are functions. So how many arguments I want to pass? One argument I want to pass. Copy the same thing, Control C and Control V, 1, 2. Tell me it work? It work?
No.
No, because now what happened? Compulsory, how many argument required? Compulsory, one argument I need to pass it. Okay, now it's a, so it's too many arguments expected. So it's a false. Okay, now compulsory, how many? We should pass only one value. Okay, see, call Praveen. Now what's the output we'll get? We'll get hello, Praveen will get. Now tell me it's a static or dynamic? Dynamic. It's a dynamic. Now, when argument or parameter changing, the values keep on changing. Now, what happens? Suppose I pass null value. Tell me what's the output we'll get if I pass null value? Important concept, null handling. Tell me it work. What is the output we'll get?
Hello.
Hello. How hello?
Hello.
So null will treated as no
Zero.
value.
I mean, nothing.
Null is zero. How it happen, man? Tell me. Tell me whatever the operation perform with null, what will give?
Null.
Null. So that's a
Null.
basic concept. No, don't say hello. So it says so string, whatever the operation perform with null, always it will give null value. It is null value. Okay. Now I want to, instead of null, I want to get simply hello. Now how to handle null values? We should go for what concept? Tell me.
Police are
Null
in
handling, that is NVL coils. Now what exactly, where exactly I should put line number? Line number
38.
38. 38 where exactly?
In the
After the
before the value.
Before
Right.
okay cool. So, get itself. Okay, so this one, so makes up here, please. Okay, see coils. Okay, bracket open, bracket close. Now what I need to put? 0. Tell me.
Empty space.
Empty space, empty space. Okay, so this is the same thing. So now what is the output we'll get? Output is what? We'll get out is hello.
Hello.
If I pass,
Hello.
okay, I'll get out. Okay, like this. Remember, always make sure like you're doing null handling correctly. Otherwise, it will throw error. This is the functionality. Okay, so tell me now what's the functionality? It says so define one time and make it reusability purpose. Main purpose of process is for reusability purpose. So define one time and make it working for multiple places. This is the concept of the same thing. Let me go back here. Let me go for one simple use case. I'm having 100 and 200. Tell me now out of 100, 200, which is the bigger value? Bigger value?
200.
200. So by using select statement, by using select statement, I want to get 200 is bigger. Now how to handle conditions in SQL? We should go for what concept?
Max.
Case statement. Same thing in Snowflake procedure. I want to go for conditional statement. How to go for conditional statement? We should go for what concept? Go for if and else statement. Let me go back here. This is simple concept. So create or replace procedure name. Suppose like so greatest pro. Bracket open, bracket close. So returns varchar, okay, as dollar. Okay, same thing. Now what happened? Begin and end. Begin and end. Now what happened? Go for if condition. Tell me in SQL, we should go for case statement. In programming language, you should go for what concept? Go for if and else statement. Suppose see if 100 greater than 200, then what I need to get output? Tell me, I should say return. The output will be return. By using return keyword, we'll say like 100 is greater. Okay. Now tell me it's a true or false. It's a true or false. Tell me.
False.
False.
Tell me false. Why false? Because
Because
so it's a false condition. Now tell me now it will be false. Now what's the output will get? Output is what?
Not here.
We'll get out as null. See,
Null.
because now see, let me execute this procedure. Now see, procedure has been created successfully. Now how to call this procedure by saying call procedure. Suppose like if I put so 200 is greater than 100. Okay, now we'll get out as 200 is greater. Okay, now how to call the procedure by saying call procedure name. Okay, procedure. Now see, now we'll get out as 200 is greater. Now instead of 200, let me put 100 and let me put 200. Now what we'll get? We'll get 100 is greater. Now tell me this is true or false?
false.
False condition. If it is true, it will give. Otherwise, what will you? Which value will you?
Null.
Null value. So let me create. Let me see. You will get null value because we are doing only true condition. How to make it false condition? We should go for what? Go for else concept. Else. So return what? 200 is greater. Okay, return 200 is greater. Create and try to call the same thing. Now tell me it's a static or dynamic procedure. Tell me. It's a
Static.
static or dynamic. It's a static. Why? Because we are having the hard coded. This is the hard. We should say like hard coded values. Now, how to make it dynamic? What I need to go do? What I should do? Go for parameters. Okay. How many parameters required here? Tell me.
Two parameters.
So two parameters. Okay. Num1. It's a what data type? Number data type. Okay. Same thing. Num2. It's a number data type. Okay. Now what happened? Tell me now we should go for what? Num1 greater than num2. Okay. So this is the concept. Now what happened? You get num1 is greater. Okay. Now we'll get what? Num2 is greater. Okay. So see now create this procedure. Now let me call. How to call this procedure by using what? By using call procedure name. Call procedure name. Now 150. Now tell me if I pass this one, what's the exact output? Tell me.
Red is greater.
100 is greater, right? Tell me. See.
Number is
Now
greater.
see, num1 will be passed to num1. Num2. Num1 is nothing but what? 100. Okay. Now what is the output? 100 greater than 50. True or false? True. Now tell me now what is the output exact value? It will be
Num1 is greater.
20.
num1 or 100 is greater.
Num1.
Num1.
Now see, because now we put inside the string nothing but we'll get out as num1 is greater. Now how to get to value? We need to pass what? We should instead of
Variable.
num1 what we should pass the argument. Okay, so argument. So control V. Now what happened? Now see, we instead of num1 we should put outside. How to club true strings with the help of truncate or pipe symbol. Same thing. The SQL concept, just we are trying to club it. Okay. Now what is what we'll get? We'll get 100 is 100. The same thing. This is fine. Okay, got the point. Same thing. Now we can able to do the nulls. Tell me how to extract null values. Suppose say I want to check the null values. How to extract null values? We should go for what? Num1 is how to extract null values? Null or not null values? Is null. So see, we should go for num1 is null. Num1 is not null. We need to go for the functionality. So this is so far good. Now we'll see one use case. This is one important use case. Let me go back here. Now tell me what is the expected output. So see what's the requirement. Tell me anybody can able to tell me the requirement. You'll see the use cases, real-time use case. This is one use case in the project. Tell me. What your expectation is that what? Tell me.
Number of employees.
Passing table name and getting total number of records.
Okay, how many requirements? Input required, one or two?
One.
One.
parameter.
Okay. Output how returning with the help of return keyword. So
Number.
requirements that what? If I pass employee table name, I should get, if table is there, I should get number of records. If table is not there, what I should get? We should say table is not available. Now simple thing what happened, let me go back here. Let me show tables. show tables, control enter. Okay, how many records are there here? So take this table, copy the same table. Now how to find number of record with the help of count of start from table name. Now see if it is table, it will give value. But if it give different value, what it will throw error. For this purpose, we are having what? Select star from information schema dot tables. So where our table name equals to this table name. If table is C, what happened? See where is the number of records? Row count column. Okay, see with the help of row count column, we can able to get the same thing. So if table is there, what happened? We'll get number of records. See control V. So see if table is there, we'll get number of record. If table is not, we'll get what? What is the exact output we'll get? Nothing will get. Okay, so that it won't throw any error. So see, if table is there, it will give data. If table is there, what happened? Tell me, it will give nothing. Okay. Now what happened? Now I want to go for reusability code. Okay, if I need to pass a table name. Okay, if table is there, I should get the same thing. Now we should go for what concept? Tell me. What concept?
Functions.
Function.
Processor, not
Process.
function, processor.
Reusable
Okay,
code.
processor. Okay, so because now I should handle conditions. We should go for procedures. Okay, so create or replace. So procedure name. Suppose what happened? Table. Okay, existence. Anything. We should give proper name. Existence. Proc. Bracket open. Bracket close. So returns varchar, okay, see varchar as $. Now what happens? Begin and end. This is called as execution block. Now what I should put? The SQL statement we need to put. Okay, listen carefully. This is important concept. So see, follow the coding alignment. Okay, so put here. This is fine. Now what happened? Now tell me this is fine. Okay, now we have created the procedure. Now how to call the procedure by using what? By using call procedure name. Tell me if I put what is the exact output will get? Anyone? Any idea? Anyone? What will get?
The row count of customer detail is table.
Where we written?
No.
We are returning nothing now. Where is return keyword? So remember, if we want to get the output, no, compulsory go for return keyword. If return keyword is not there, what's the exact output?
Null.
We'll get out as null. Okay, see, simple thing. If say return keyword is not there, where then what will get? Out will be null. Null will get. Okay, null. So because now, if I want to get the output from the processor, compulsory should go for return keyword. Now see, return keyword is not there. Now what happened? Make it return keyword. Okay, copy this step by step. We should go step by step. Okay, I'll copy everything and paste it. You can able to check it. Okay. Now what happened now? Suppose like I'll go for simple thing, return. Now what happened? What's the expected output they want? Number of records 3. Okay, see number of records. See now how many records are there? See it will give 1 record. Okay, see no record. Why?
Not.
See number of records customer. 1 second, give me.
So we want to. Okay.
Now tell me it work. So see what happened? You number of records will be 1. Okay, see now what happened? I'll write return number of records. Okay, records. Okay, it will be 3. Okay, semicolon. So create. See now what happened? Processor has been created. Now how to call the processor? Tell me by using call processor. Tell me it's a static or dynamic. Static or dynamic?
Static.
The static one. Hard coded.
Okay, it's a hard coded. How many were exactly hard coded? Tell me how line number?
28 to 31.
So
No,
line number
30.
30 and 31. See, we have this. So see, so this is hard coded. We have given. Okay, when you give any name, it's a hard coded value. This is a hard coded value. Now, how to make this one line number 30 dynamic by passing what? By
Parameter.
passing parameter argument. Okay, step by step go. Now see what happened. Let me put the same thing. And like this only we'll try to develop the process. Okay, good. Now what happened? So P tab name, nothing but parameter. Okay, so varchar. Okay. Now P tab name. Okay, see now Now we need to put, now tell me we need to put single quota. If I put single quote, what
No,
happened?
not
Treat as a,
No,
it will treat
no.
as a
String.
table name. But what happened is make it to parameter.
Fine.
This is fine. Now see, it will throw some error. See what happened. Now this is fine. Now how to call the procedure by using call procedure name, bracket open, bracket close, customer details. Now see what happened. It will throw error. Okay. So see what happened. It says statement error invalid identifier p tab name. So see what the issue anybody can able to learn. So see what happened now. See. So see for passing variables, no, this guy. Okay, see. Now see what happened. Now see here. Mute yourself. Where? See what happened. So see point you need to remember is that what? See now this guy doesn't able to understand what p tab name. Now tell me what's p tab name here?
Table name.
It's a table name. Now what happened? We should put. Okay, see like this. This is the binding concept. Okay, see. So for variables now we need to put like this. When I put title treat as a parameter. So this is the concept of binding. Okay, let me create and try to call the procedure. Now see what happened. Now we'll get out as solid number of record. Now tell me it's still a static or dynamic? So let's say
Static.
static. Why? Because this one is removed. Now what happened now? We want to remove this value. Now tell me 3 is coming from where? Now see, whenever I am
Count.
executing, I am getting one value. This value need to be stored in some variable. One more time. Whenever I execute a statement, I am getting one value. This value need to be stored in some variable. Okay, let me go back here. See, let me put, okay, into. By using into, I can go for L row count. Now I don't want table name. I can remove. I want only see this and this value. Whenever I execute this statement, I'm getting one value into L row count. Okay. Now tell me it work. So see, creation is fine. But what happened while calling the worker? Anybody knows? Tell me it work or not?
No.
No. Why?
Sir, this L
Variable
count,
store.
what is it?
I'll explain.
Variable.
See now see when I execute now what happened? We are getting somewhere. This value need to be stored. This is the local variable. Now when I call now it will throw error. See what saying? It's saying this one only. One second, let me put different name. It will take the previous version. Okay. Now copy the same thing. Let me call the same thing. Now saying what? Invalid arguments. Why? Why we need to pass the arguments? So we forgot to pass that. So our table name is customer details. I'll explain this one second. Let me make it. So call procedure name, and pass the table name. Now it will meet worker. See, it should throw error. It says what? Invalid identifier L row count. Why? Because so this is the okay. This is what whenever I'm executing one value we are getting. This value is storing. But when I want to use this variable, what happens? Compulsory we should declare it. So declare 1 second. So see declare. I'll explain detail 1 second. Let me complete L row count number. If I want to use any variable, first I want to declare it. Then we can able to, this value we are trying to assign L row count. Now L row count, what I need to use? Where I should use line number? Now where I should use this? Now it
Line
contains
number 54.
54. Instead of 3, remove 3 and concatenate with this symbol. Okay, let me execute. Let me make it working. Okay, see the same thing. Now it's giving what? Customer details. Okay, now see, it's giving number of records 1. But if I put different value, what will get? Tell me, you should understand logically. Now tell me, when I put different value, what will get? Will get any entry?
Error.
No error.
Null.
No, it won't give an error.
No,
Maybe null.
it will
Tell
check
me.
and will get null
Why it will give null? Tell me reason.
because there is no row count for that particular table.
Zero.
No,
No such table exists.
Oh,
No such
no.
table exists.
no same
No,
exists.
it won't. No, this is what select statement. Now, what tell me? Select statement. What it will you tell me? Select starts from employee. Okay, employee. Okay. Now see what happened where ID equal to 1. Tell me what if record is there, it will give error. It will give data. If record is not, it will throw error. Tell me.
No output.
No, it won't. No, it will simply it will give nothing. No, nothing. So it won't throw an error. Same thing here also. What happened? If table is there, it will give data. If table is not, what happened? Give nothing. But why it's giving null? That's the question. See, when I execute it will give null. Now, why it's giving null? That's the question I'm asking. Tell me.
Because for that table, there is no
Ah.
entry available in information schema and
Okay.
empty response is saved.
Okay, empty response is fine, but why null came? That's the question.
No, there is no variable variable, L row count variable.
LROC won't tell me, but tell me now, it contains what? Now see, if see, it will be blank. Blank it will. So blank, nothing but nothing will get. No record. Then what's the LROC count? So see now, so remember, so by default, this LROC count contains what? LROC count contains null value, null. Okay, see what happened. So by default, this LROC count contains null value. So see, that's why null. So concatenate with null, what it give? It give null value. Now, how to handle nulls? We should go for what concept? Tell me. Basing
NVL collapse.
NVL or coils, null handling function. See the same thing. Step by step, we need to develop like this only. It will take one sprint. Okay, 2 weeks of work to develop one procedure. Okay, now see what happened. Now go for NVL, comma 0. Okay, 0. Now try to create it. Now what happened if it is corrected table? Now we'll get out as number of records one. But when I put what happened, now what will you get? Tell me, you'll get out as number of records 0.
Zero.
Tell me, is it correct? Tell me correct. Where is the table? Tell me table is there. Huh?
No.
No.
Now tell me it is not correct. We handle nulls, but what happened? So we should say we should get out as okay, table is not available. Now this is like not correct because we handle correctly, but what happened? So without table, I'm getting out like table is okay, number of records is 0. Now this is not correct. Now we need to go for conditional statement. Tell me when so simple thing what happened. Let me I'll explain one more time. See, so see as of now, when record is there, we'll get a value. When record is not, what will get here? It will get null value. Now tell me now how to extract null values. Tell me how to extract null values. N1 is null. Now how to handle conditions in programming language? Now we should go for what concept?
If else.
If and else. Okay, if and else. This is simple thing. I put small case. If L row count, row count is null, then it means what? Then what it means? Then what it means? Anyone?
Table does not exist.
Okay, so we should return saying like, so table is not available. Okay, so available. See, simple thing. Now tell me if L row count contains any value, where it will go? It will come out of this if else, and if you go to the like this. Let me execute. We'll see what exactly happening. Now I'll explain 1 second. Let me hold on. Now see, table is suppose like if I put proper table, it should give number of records 1. If I put different table, it should say like saying table is not available. Let me copy the same thing. I'll explain in detail in the Notepad++. So like this only we'll try to develop the logic. Okay.
Praveen, I have a question.
1 second. Let me complete. You can ask. 1 second. Let me explain in detail. You can ask. See. Now see what happened. Now what's my procedure name? Table existent procedure. Now how many arguments are there? It's a 1 argument p tab name. So see. So now tell me now what's the requirement? What's the requirement? Remember, whenever you are doing any, you are developing anything, first to make sure like, you have the proper requirement should be gathered properly from your team members or from the BA guys or the Scrum Master. So without proper requirement, you should not develop anything. Now, what's the requirement? Okay, in my database, it contains employee table. This employee table contains 3 records. If I pass correct employee table, I should get number of records. If employee table is not there, we should get saying table is not available. Now we should require what? We should require one parameter, one return keyword. Now what happened now? Where we can able to check number of record? We can go from what? Select star from where I should get. Check me. Where I should check? Tell me. Let me put everything. Okay.
In information schema row count column.
In information schema row count column. Let me put everything. So see what happened. Let me help you detail. So select star from information schema dot. So tables. So where table name for understanding purpose, take one table name. Okay. Customer details. Step by step, like this only we need to develop anything. Any process, we need to go like this only. Customer details. So see customer details. Okay, now see customer details. Now see what happened. It's giving. Now we want only which column? Row count column. Based on the row count, I can able to go for this functionality. Okay. Now if if record is that, it will give number. If it is not that, it will give nothing. This is the functionality. Now what happened? Now see now this value is there. Where I am putting in the execution. See this value we are getting. Now how to make it dynamic? By passing argument. See by passing the argument. Okay. So when I pass the user enter value, it will give the result L row count. Now here you need to understand three things. What is this one? L row count say local variable. Okay, see variable. It's called as variable. Okay, first we should declare a variable in the declaration section. We are declaring a variable. What about second one? This is what is this? Assigning a value 1, 2, 3. So declaring a variable. If I want to use any variable, I should declare it and I should use it. Now what happened? Forget about this thing. Tell me now what is the thing? Number of records we are using this value. This is fine. Now when it will work, when how everything is same, it's working fine. But when you have different value, what happened? Will get saying it's a wrong result. For this purpose, what by default this row count contains what? Contains null value. Now how to handle null values? If L row count is null, then what I need to go for then what I need to go for? Go for what? So see, we should say return say like return. So table is not available. Step by step here, SQL concepts or nothing. Okay, see if L row count is, tell me when you get row count is null value, tell me. When you get null value?
When there is no table.
When there is no table is there. When no table, what happens? It will do nothing. Now it will be default null. So null, okay, same thing. When table is there, what happens? Suppose 10 is not null, it's a false condition. Okay, it will come, it will get number of records is 10. So declaring a variable, assigning a value, and handling this value, and assigning the again displaying this value. This is the concept. Okay, so declaring, assigning, and checking the condition and implementing the getting the result. Ask your question. Somebody is going. I'm good.
Yeah. So if there is a
If there is a, your voice is breaking. Okay, chalo. Okay. So now tell me now, and also before that.
Yeah. Another doubt, like, can we have same procedures like call by parameters? Something is there. If
Now we can have like multiple parameter you can put
no, like same procedure.
with
We
different
have
name.
yeah, no. Procedure name will be same, but the parameters will vary. Like one will be having one
That's called
parameter.
data loading concept. Whereas and data this one what? But what one?
Parameterized.
Overloading concept. Processor overloading.
Procedure.
Overloading. 1 second. Let me try. That is overloading concept. Okay. Not parameter. Okay. Let me try. Okay. So in Oracle it's there. We'll see here. Okay. So p tab name. So p tab name. Okay. Number. Okay. See this is fine. Okay. Repeats. Okay. Now what happened? Let me call. Okay. Call. Okay. So procedure name. So 1, 2. It's working fine. Same thing. Let me call with normal procedure. Okay. See. It's working fine. Let's say calls as overloading concept. Okay. So overload is nothing but what? So see data type should be different. Okay. See here one, it's having one data type. Now it have two arguments. Will have two arguments. It's a different data type. It is called as overloading concept. It's working.
Thank you.
Another thing. So this is the concept. Now you need to understand, see local variables. So this is the variable. First we should declare it. Same thing. Suppose see what happened. Let me go back here. Now I want to get the table name also. Okay. Table name. How to get the table name? Comma table name. Tell me table name. Tell me it work. It work.
yes.
Yes. Tell me we are getting two columns. No. When you get two columns, can I put a single column? No. See what happened. Let me create the same thing. Now let me call. Now says number of selected values 2 does not match number of. See what happened? Tell me. So here 2 we are getting how many? See, let me comment the same thing. Now how many we'll get two values. No, two values. But what happened now? How many we are putting? Only single value to one. But we should put one more variable L tab name. Tell me it work. It will work, the variables. So first we should
Declaration.
declare them. Where
Yeah,
should declare them? In the declaration section. So declaration section. So varchar. So see, this is the same thing. So declare it. Next one is that what? So we need to assign it. Okay. If I want now, we can able to put like this. Okay, we can able. So this is the concept of same thing. We can number of records. Okay, like this we can able. So this is the concept of. So see what exactly. So if you want to use one more variable, we need to first declare it and we need to make it working. This is the concept of procedure. Getting a pointer, this is the same thing. And we'll see one real-time use case. Okay, so far this is good. So this is fine. Now requirement is there. Now tell me, you are working in which cloud? AWS cloud. Okay, in the AWS cloud, now what happened? Okay, what happened? Every day. So AWS Glue team, they try to upload the files in S3 bucket. Now what happened from S3 bucket? Okay, suppose like there are 100 files are there. This 100 files I want to load into 100 tables. Now here requirement is that what is 100 files I want to load into 100 tables. So before loading into 100 tables, I want to truncate all the 100 tables. Okay, 100 tables. Now tell me, can you truncate manually? Yeah? So if it is one time, I can go for truncate table 1. Okay, so table 1. Same thing, truncate table 2. Now point now this is what every day I want to do the same process. Can I do manually? Yeah? Tell me. So see, so before loading now what happens? See this requirement. So this processor. Okay. Now see what happened. So see requirements that what whenever I'm going to load, now what happened? First I should truncate and load it. Now here what happened? So I can't go for manual truncating of all these things. Now what happened? I want to go for automation. Nothing but what I should create? Create what? Create
Loop.
a procedure. First we should go for procedure concept. So we should create a procedure. If I want to make it dynamic, nothing but we should create a procedure. Okay, let me tell you simple thing. Let me go back here. Okay. So this is one use case. We can say like I have worked on this process. Okay. So I'm putting everything just to copy, run it. Okay. Then you can learn on your own. So let me go back here. Syntax that what? So create or replace. Remember, as a Snowflake developer, we need to work on process also sometimes. So create or replace procedure. Suppose see what happened. Suppose like I'm putting so truncation procedure. Okay, we should give proper naming. Bracket open, bracket close. Now see returns varchar. Okay, as so this is tell me in your current project which language you're writing? What's the language? It's a by default SQL scripting. That is SQL. So by default, if I don't mention it's a SQL scripting, so you can select in my current project I worked on SQL scripting. Okay, this is fine. Now what's the requirement we should go for? So see truncate table T1. So truncate table T2. Okay, now tell me it's Paula, it is not Paula, right? Every time. So for this purpose, what suppose that before that first we need to find list list of what? List of tables which need to be truncated. Okay, let me select how to check. Tell me select star from information schema dot so tables where okay so where date table catalog. What is catalog meaning? Nothing but what? Catalog mean nothing but what?
Table name.
Table names. Catalog not catalog nothing but not table name. Catalog but database. Okay, and table schema. Okay, see schema. Okay, what's my schema? Other dev schema. See anything is there? Yeah, that's schema. Okay. It's the same thing. Okay. Now what happened? See the data. So some data is there. Okay. So one. Okay. Now what happened? What I want? I want only the what? Only the table names I want to get. Okay. So table names. Okay. I want to get simple. I want to get table names. Okay. So see how many tables are there? Okay. How many tables? So as you know, there are so many tables. Okay. 50 tables are there. Okay. Now what happened? Let me copy the same thing. My requirement is that what I want to, okay, I want to truncate all these 50 tables. Can truncate manually? It is not possible. Now tell me now you need to understand what this variable can hold how many values, this L row count value, how many values this variable can hold?
One value.
One value.
Only one value. If I want to store more than one value, you should go for what concept? Anybody, any idea? You should go for cursor concept. Cursor concept. So simple thing, you need to have a little bit an idea on cursor. Okay, see, simple thing. This variable can hold only one value. If I want to store more than one value, you should go for what concept? Go for cursor concept. Let me go back here. Okay, let me. So first write the step by step. Okay. Now where I should define this one? Tell me. This is declaring. Declaring nothing but we should declare in the which section? Declaration section. In the declaration section, I can declare a variable. I can declare the cursors. Okay. Now what happens? So we are getting more than one value. Nothing but what? We should go for what concept? Go for cursor concept. Syntax for cursor is that what? So this is a little bit different compared to Oracle database. Okay. So suppose like table cursor for. Okay. So this is the cursor. So table cursor for. Okay. So here, what's the name of the cursor? Name of the say? This is the table cursor. This entire values, this assume like 10 tables are there. This 10 tables name will be stored as table cursor. Okay, one more time. So see this right now, why are you going for this thing? Because a variable can hold only one value. If I want to store more than one value, I should go for cursor concept. So see, so this entire thing we are taking and we are putting in this cursor concept.
ప్రేక్షకుల కన్నా చూసిన వాళ్ళు బాధితులు అని పిలవాలి.
Okay, see, this is the functionality. So same thing, this is the cursor thing. Okay, now this is declaring. Now what happened? Let me go back here. So declaring the cursor, there will be two steps out of declaring the cursor and open the cursor. Now what's the cursor name? Stable cursor is the cursor name. Okay, so this is called as declaring the cursor, opening the cursor. Now tell me now what's the requirement I want to get. So truncate table T1. So truncate table T2. Now what happened now? How many times now? See, we are getting more than one record. Now we should go for iteration concept. Now how to go for iteration concept? We should go for what? We should go for looping concept. So little bit programming knowledge you should have like this. Okay, see cursor concept and a looping concept. Tell me why I should go for looping concept because tell me.
Why row by row.
Row by row. Okay, see row by row. Okay. So same thing. Okay, see. So we should go for row by row concept. Okay, see. We should go for loop. Like you need to have like I'll send a video. We can able to work it. So generally now you should have knowledge on cursor and looping concept. See, simple thing. Let me go back here. So see, suppose I am writing for I in 1 to 10 loop end loop. Nothing but tell me this is how many times it will loop? 10 times. But here how many times I should loop? How many times I should loop? Tell me.
Until our table name counts.
Until where in the cursor. Okay, see, until this cursor contains, suppose this cursor contains 10 records, this loop for 10 times. Okay, for I in cursor. Okay, cursor. So a little bit syntax is different. Here instead of loop, it will be do and end for. Okay, this is syntax. Okay, so this is okay for generally what happened now for I in loop end loop, but here we'll get for do for. This is syntax for I in table cursor. This how many times it will loop? How many records are there? That's many times it will loop. For I in the same thing. Now what exactly we need to write here? Tell me now. We need to go for so truncate table name. But what happened? I want to get this table name. Table name is coming from where? Tell me.
Cursor.
Table name is coming from this value storing in this I variable. Okay, suppose like this cursor contains so T1, T2, T3. First time what it contains? It contains T1. So for this purpose, now we should go for one variable concept. Simple thing. See, I'm going for one. So tab something like tab name. So table name. So see same thing. So I'll explain detail. This is a little bit confusing. Now what happened? So see I dot table name. Okay, see I dot so table name. 1 second. I'll tell you detail. Table name. So we are getting what? My table name will be passed here. Okay, now we should go for one more thing. Simple thing. SQL state. Okay, statement. 1 second. I'll explain detail. go for, so we are making dynamic instead of static. Now I'll go for dynamic. So truncate, so table name. Okay, see table name, bracket open. Now what happened? The same. See table. So simple thing, I'll explain 1 second. So see, this is the functionality. Now what contains this SQL statement contains what? Truncate table name. Okay, so truncate table. Now what happened? Now this is DDL statement. This is the statement. If I want to execute now, we should go for what? We are having the concept of execute immediate, same as in PL/SQL concept. Let me help you simple thing. Once I complete, I can able to ask SQL statement. Let me go here and try to do. Okay, now see, let me copy everything and I'll explain in. Okay, Notepad++. So Control V, change the language to yes. Okay. Okay, see the same functionality. See, now why I'm going for cursor, tell me, this is important. First one is that because we are getting more than one record, that's why I'm going for cursor concept. Syntax is cursor name, cursor for. So this entire statement we are putting in this cursor variable. Okay, first step is declaring the cursor. What is the second step? Second is open the cursor. Why we are going for looping concept? Tell me, because I'm getting more than one record. I should go for what? Go for looping concept. So for I in table cursor. So for do end for is the looping concept. Now what's the requirement? I want to truncate table T1. First I initiate T1. Next I initiate T8. How we are getting with the help of this? This name is storing in which variable? In the I variable. Okay. I dot table name. So we are taking this value and this is the concept of variable assign. So we are taking this value, we are assign. This is called as assignment variable. So if you suppose if you have T1, now T1 will be passed. So this T1 will be passed here. Now what will you get? Truncate table T1. Now how to execute? We should go for execute immediate. Now how many times it will loop? Tell me it will loop how many times? How many times? How many times loop?
Number of records in cursor.
How many
Single
tables? It will be the same.
Single
Let
time.
me go back here. Not single time. If you have like how many records are there in the cursor? This many times. Okay. Let me create. We'll see it's working fine now. Then we can discuss. So cursor has been created. For confirmation purpose, we'll see the records. Okay. Tell me, we should do unit testing. What is unit testing? Tell me. What is unit testing?
To test for one record.
Tell me. Testing nothing but what? Okay, see now see what happened now here. So 1 0 0 24 like this we are having. Now what happened? Once I complete now, see what happened. Let me go back here. Let me call the procedure. So call now we should get all things to 0. Okay, call. So procedure now which is working fine and we can able check. Invalid table. Why? So mute yourself.
So do we need to define any data type for the tab name?
No, see, no, that's correct. See what happened, tell me. Now what is this one? Tell me tab name is nothing but what?
Variable.
Variable, what we need to do? First we should declare. No, declare. Without declare, we can't. So declare. Okay, see. So it's a varchar. Same thing. So create the procedure. Now try to compile. And I get to throw one more error. What is it? Is SQL statement. Why? Because if I want to use variable, what I should do? Compulsory we should. What we should do? Declare.
Declare.
The variable. So if I want to use any variable, compulsory we should declare it. Okay, without declaring, we can't able to use the function. Okay, so this is the concept. Okay, so declaring the variable. Okay, so now again we should go for SQL statement. Okay, SQL statement varchar. Okay, varchar. So this is fine. Okay, now what happened? So this is created successfully. Now try to call again. Now see what happens. It's going to truncate. Okay. See somewhere we're getting error. Okay, see now what's there now? So see, let me go back here. Now see here what happened. So see there is some spaces are there. Okay, see in some table. So here spaces are there.
Yeah.
And tell me to work spaces. Okay, so spaces are there. Okay, so tell me what happened we're getting. So truncate table will get EMPT. Tell me to work.
No,
No, it
we
won't work. So we should put, so see, we need to put double
single.
quotes somewhere. Okay, see, now what happened? We should put double quotes. We'll see it working or not.
I guess in single quote we have to close.
Not single quote. We need to put double quotes. So let me see what happened. Let me go back. Okay. What's our table name? Let me execute the same thing.
వచ్చినప్పుడు మేము గాజాని తీసుకుంటున్నాం అక్కడ ఉండే పాలస్టీనియన్స్ అందరినీ ఎక్స్ట్రాడైట్ చేస్తాం.
Mute yourself. Now see this one. Now see what happened. So see, this is my table. Where is my table space? Is there? Okay, see EMPT. Okay. Tell me, suppose if I want see that how to see, tell me this table. Select star from table. Tell me to work.
No.
No, it won't work. Now what I should do if I want to make it working? You should put double quotes. Okay, same thing. Now what also here also what we need to put double quotes, then it will be working fine. Okay, now we'll see whether it's working fine or not. So we are putting the double quotes. Let me create the same thing. Procedure has been created. Let me go back here and try to call. Table Truncate must be a table. Okay. So now what happened? Some views are there, I guess. 1 second. Let me put how to get all the columns. These are like, remember, these are nothing but unit testing. Okay. We should do like this. Okay. Now what happened? Table type. Where is the table type? Base table. Okay. Now see what happened. Somewhere we're getting what? What?
External tables.
Tell me how to get unique records. SQL concept. How to get unique records?
Distinct.
So distinct keyword. So distinct, put the table type. Okay. So table type. So like this one, if you try to get this type of errors, you'll get it. What happened? Tell me. Okay, external. Tell me, can you perform DMS or truncation on the external tables? Huh? No, we should not. Okay, now what I should go for? Okay, see, now we should put one more extra condition saying like where table type equal to base table. Okay, see, and table type. Okay, like this only we need to test. If you're able to do this type of thing now, debugging, you will get good in programming language. Okay, see, copy the same thing, put here. Now what happened? Control V. Okay, create the process. Now try to call. Now should give 0. Okay, now it should be working fine. Okay, now what happened? I should return now where I'm written, nothing I'm writing. Okay, now or then we try to go for return saying like, okay, tables are truncated successfully. Simple concept. That's it. Okay. Now go back here. Now try to call the procedure. It should work as expected. Okay. So there's so many tables. See, okay. Now how to confirm? Go to here. Now you should get all the records should be 0, 0. Got it? Getting the pointer 0, 0. Getting it? Here suffer. Getting the pointer. So this is the way we can able to make it working. So this is the concept. We can say, but okay, this is one real-time use case I have worked in my project. Okay, let me take one more time. We'll try to help you one more time. So you should debug. Remember, you need to have debugging skill. Then only we can able to learn this type of use cases and make it work. Okay. So Control V. So remember, when you're writing Notepad++, change the language to SQL so that we can see this is declaring the variable. Okay, this is assigning a value. So this is the way we can able. Why I'm going for loop concept? Because
we have multiple records.
We get multiple tables.
Because we are getting multiple records now, we should go for the functional looping. Now I am going for cursor because we are getting more than one record. We'll go for cut. Further concept. This is the way. Okay. Okay, getting the pointer. This is the one. Why? Tell me now. Requirement is that what? Requirement. See this requirement. So before loading, I want to. We'll see the same thing in the project. So I'll explain why you need truncate. Requirement is that what? So before loading, I want to truncate all the tables. Okay, now I don't want to go for this manual process. Now I want to go for automation process. Now we should go for what concept? Go for procedure concept. So this is one use case. We can project like I'm working on the procedure concept. So this is one automation procedure. Got the point? Wait, ask your question, anyone?
What are the limitations these procedures?